I'm good, and thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this because the session
Yeah,
is being recorded and you agreed to it. So thank you so much.
no.
Tell me something about yourself, and then we will start.
So also like I just wanted to double check that not personal information will not be shared, like
Of
just
course,
bits and pieces.
of course.
Yeah. So like in terms of education, I feel that a little bit of childhood also that I feel like I felt as a child I've taken so much from my mother that emotionally I felt I have to be there for her. And then also in relatives, only we had a, like a difficult relationship in terms that I don't know what this is my assumption. I always felt some belittled, and there were no apparently reasons behind it. Um, तो काफी साल तक I think I didn't feel emotionally safe in terms with my family. Not in terms there were safe people, but like not emotionally available. And in the relatives also, your cousins also mostly are abroad. And in my education field, I think I'm the only one who did not do O levels. सब बाकी लोगों को किया O levels, which I did feel bad at times. But I was very out there, so I didn't happen anything that I didn't get certificates or wasn't out there. But I do feel in university, I took a not very fancy university, and I got into university just to like I did what I wanted to do, but I felt like I still there's a lot of want for better things, fancier things. But still फिर मैंने कहा कि नहीं मैंने masters तो खुद अपने पैसों से करके अच्छी जगह जाना है. So I lived alone for like good 5 years. I did my thesis on mental health, which was very nice, rewarding. But उस time में there was this guy who was really like after me, and I felt like the first time ever I found someone loving me. I later on ended up getting married to him, but it was like a nightmare. Um, the few signs that I feel were of narcissism, I still can't label them. It was a very dark period of my time. Uske baad, I think it's been 2 years after divorce, but I do feel there's bouts of depression, there are moments of scared to connect. I think even currently I am seeing someone, but there are moments that I want to like block. It's a confused space I'm in under, though he's very nice and all the good things, but I don't know. I feel like a red flag first time. And in past, in terms of relationships, also I think I've not had good relationships. They were always like, and I'm training to be a therapist. Uske bahut, I think, and I would also want to talk about a difficult relationship with money. Uh, I somehow do end up getting what I want. I don't have money, but I don't know. I'm in it for some reason. The life has been miraculous in that way. So I do feel there are tendencies for abundance within me, but वो कहीं मैं too difficult to believe होता है कि मैं खुद ही उसको कुछ कचरा कर देती हूँ. I feel कि मैं receive नहीं कर पाती. I think so. अभी I am at this point.
And Tuba, do you know anything about Therahiti?
तो क्या है पर मुझे पता है कि कोई there's a higher plane, higher dimension where you get access. And
ठीक है, okay. Let me explain to you very briefly ताकि हमारा ये session में उसमें help करे हमें. Let's do this. Okay. Just close your eyes and be comfortable, Tuba.
okay.
Take a deep breath in and relax. Do I have your permission to send healing energy to your entire body right now, Tuba?
Yes, you do.
Thank you. Requesting the Creator to send healing energy to your body. And do I have a permission to scan your space?
Yes, you do.
Thank you. Do I have a permission to send healing energy to lower back?
Yes, you do.
Thank you. And to your shoulders. Requesting the Creator to send healing energy to you so that every cell of your body understands and accepts the energy that you're supported. You're supported by people around you. You're supported by your own body. Tuba, ऐसा क्या है जो आज के session में that you would like to focus on in today's session? Keep your eyes closed, just relax and tell me the first thing that comes up.
I think financial abundance.
Okay, financial abundance. Can you tell me more about this? What's coming up for you?
I think like since young, my mother used to say like पैसे खत्म हो गए या खर्चा ध्यान से करो, that there's some kind of like a difficult relationship with money, that not accepting it or not, or always feeling कि बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी तो ये होगा, so then I overwhelm myself. Whereas there's a part of me who does believe that money is abundant and comes effortlessly. There's some kind of resistance in terms of money,
Yeah,
which might be attached to low self-worth, could be. Yeah.
Tuba, when was the first time you realized that there is some resistance when it comes to abundance or financial abundance?
I think like always having less money in family times, that this is something that I would hear. And if anyone would pay for me, that fear that now they would want me, like एहसान ले लिया है तो अब हमने उसको कुछ ना कुछ, they'll be in a powerful position, they'll misuse me. So completely not allowing to be taken care of, which I am doing right now, but कहीं ना कहीं heaviness feel होती है कि
Tuba, do I have your permission to pull, delete, and cancel on core genetic soul and resolve on history level the negative beliefs that people will power, will misuse it? If someone helps you, they gain power over you. You cannot trust others to act with good intentions. If someone helps you, it comes with the strings attached. You're not worthy of help without consequences.
yes, you do.
When you replace it with positive belief that you know how to accept help while maintaining your independence and boundaries, you are capable of understanding who has your best interest at heart. Creators' perspective of receiving support. You have the strength to set boundaries whenever you need it. It is done, it is done, it is done. Creator, please show us. I'll witness it for you. When you say kahin na kahin heaviness feel hoti hai, is that something that you feel in your body or is it emotional?
It is emotional, as in do something for them, or payback comes in my mind. And if they're doing happily, मुझे कुछ होगा कि बस देने हैं या yeah.
And what is it that's coming to your mind right now? There is some situation or scenario that's coming up for you.
हाँ, so the current person I'm seeing, he paid for a ticket for, and I reached there pretty late. तो मुझे बस ये था कि मैं इसको पैसे दे दूं, क्योंकि मैं नहीं गई, उसके पैसे खर्च हो गए, या there's some kind of a calculator in my mind कि उसने इतने दे दिए तो अब मैं इतने का गिफ्ट मुझे लेना होगा, देना होगा. ये कम हो गया, but somehow there's something like a mental calculator which I want to let go of, and feel that if somebody's spending on me, they not doing any ihsan or something, I would want to be open to receive without feeling guilty. But also largely producing my own money, you know, which I'm not. Yeah.
But do I have the permission to download you with what it feels like to accept help? That you trust others to give you freely and from a place of love? That you deserve abundance in all its forms simply because you exist? That you know how to allow yourself to receive and to honor the giver's generosity and love? That you know how to release any guilt attached to receiving, and that you know it does not diminish your value in any way? That you have creator's perspective on the flow of abundance in your life. The creator supports you, and that you know how to be grateful for this support. Do I have a permission to download you with what it feels like to be a magnet for abundance? that you know creating wealth is a joyful process for you, that you deserve to enjoy abundance with ease and love, and that you know how to live your daily life in abundance, and that you understand opportunities and possibilities to create money are always present and that you recognize them with clarity. Do I have a permission to download you with what it feels like to have a healthy relationship with money? That universe provides limitless opportunities for you to create wealth with joy. That you trust the creator and you trust your ability to generate, manage, and grow more money effortlessly. Do I have a permission to download these on all four levels of your belief system in all the languages that you speak and understand, your ancestors speak and understand, open cellular receptors pertaining to positive beliefs, closed cellular receptors pertaining to negative beliefs, in your highest, in your best?
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's go back to the situation where this person paid for you and you wanted to pay him back,
Yeah.
or you wanted to give him something which is equal in amount, let's say it like
Yeah.
this, right? Okay,
Yeah.
what is the worst thing about just accepting what that person is doing for you or giving you? What is the worst thing about it?
Then I start to feel low कि किसी ने एहसान किया है मुझ पे. I feel less
Mm.
in a less powerful position. Like I feel like part of me जैसे झुक नहीं जाता है कि किसी ने एहसान किया हुआ है आप पे, तो मुझे जल्दी से होता है कि इसको दे के ताकि मैं आजाद हो के मैं किसी की बकवास नहीं सुन रही हूँ क्योंकि उसने पैसे दिए, you know, like not
Mm.
being in that position.
And what is the worst thing about listening to someone? You have to listen to that person because that person paid for you or gave you something. What is the worst thing about it?
The worst thing is to feel suffocated and like listening to someone because they paid for you. Like, you know, I don't want to feel stuck or किसी के एहसान तले दब जाना, उनकी बात जबरदस्ती सुनना क्योंकि उन्होंने ये एहसान किया आप पे. You know, that I think for me is the worst. This would happen in my marriage also, something that, you know.
And what is the worst thing about that?
What if I don't want to?
Very good. What if you don't want to? Very good. And what if you don't want to, but you still have to? What is the worst thing about it?
Then I'm doing it, but still there's part of me don't wanting to do it, but I'm doing it.
You're connected to the creator. Just relax and ask the creator to take you there. First time, when you had to do something, but you didn't want to do it. And there was heaviness inside you.
But I do think because when she got married, I think उनके पास उनकी सिर्फ बड़ी बहन थी. So they were very rich. तो to mistreat or something. तो अम्मी अब्बू कुछ कहते ही नहीं थे. It was something like, you know, कि बस बड़े ignore कर दो. I think that is coming up for me, that because they had money, they were rich. And then just being and meeting them every week, that's coming up for me, that I had this anger towards rich people, or because they have money, so sab chup karke inki baat sunenge, irrespective. Nobody's gonna talk that they're mistreating. And his son still.
Tell me, how old were you at that time?
5 is coming for me, 5-ish.
Yeah.
Bachpan,
Yes.
that's the opposite side. So like nobody said anything in my family. कि they're just being rude. Yeah, I remember उनका बेटा मुझे बहुत डांट के निकालता था कमरे से.
Why do you think they used to do it? We are not making excuses for anyone. We are just trying to see what was going on for them.
So I know, like, her mother, and she took care of all the younger ones. Never had a child, you know. So there's no concept of regulating emotions. It's always been नौकर पे गुस्सा निकल रहा है, किसी less बंदे पे निकल रहा है जो उनको नहीं जवाब देगा, you know. So I think for that, and even her relationship, Lalu was in a very tough job. He was a lawyer. So I know Khala didn't have any emotional support. So it would come out in anger or mistreatment towards my mom or with me. I remember a lot of times मेरी अम्मी रोते हुए घर आती थी, मैं उनको चुप कराती थी. तो till now I have a very cordial relationship with. I know she tries. हमारे बस कभी अच्छे होते हैं और कभी बस drift apart. मतलब बस balanced है, मुनासिब बात है. So because I remember how difficult my mom, difficulty she faced. Because अम्मी के पास भी कोई नहीं होता. My mom was the easiest जिस पे आप गुस्सा कर सकते हैं, I guess.
When she used to get angry at you guys and she used to scold your mother, what do you think she was getting out of it?
Feeling that she's in control or power, or
Hmm.
like some ego boost
Hmm.
that I'm right, because उनके घर में कुछ सुनता ही नहीं था,
Right.
सिवाय नौकर को सुना दिया या हम लोग. So perhaps that's the feeling where she got from us could be.
And if I ask you, Tuba, as a 5-year-old child, what did you learn from the whole situation?
I think I shut that part in terms that earning money or being abundant is like healthy. I think I completely shut that. I still don't allow situations or opportunities which gives me financial ease. I learned that people in position and power or authority, there's a discomfort towards them. That there's a part of me who becomes very compliant.
Was there anything positive that you learned from the situation?
I learned that despite that they have so much money, they still have a lot of challenges. And in this, when we didn't have money, but we had good relationships and हमारे internal world या spiritual world काफी rich है. I could sense more resilience in my family in terms of, because we have seen difficulties. So I think that, and having like a more honest personality, not hiding behind money, yeah, we still have like a healthy personality.
Now, there is a belief that more money equals to more challenges.
I think we're like और manage करना होगा उसको, like more people involved. I think it's gonna get messy. Yeah, like I don't know why. I just feel it's getting complicated that मैं पैसों को रखूंगी कहाँ? More taxes, more people wanting from me, and then फिर शायद खत्म हो जाएंगे. I don't know. और बहुत सारे लोग मांगेंगे. How do I manage it? People might not work effectively under my supervision. I don't know why these things. So that I think like that lack of not having enough, and they would have it like for them.
So lack of not having enough, but in the beginning of the session, Tuba, you said that things just work out for you. Always,
Yeah.
is it still valid? Yes. Okay. So tell me, Tuba, what is more important, things working out for you or the way that they are working out for you? What's more important at this moment?
Like I love the way things work out, but then I also want to experience having just like seeing कि मेरे बैंक में बहुत पैसे हैं. Just to know that I have so much. Well, I haven't experienced it. And I don't buy anything, any property, any car, anything I want. I just want to feel that I can have it. I can buy it.
Now imagine, Tuba, imagine that you have everything that you desire. You have plenty of money, you have everything in your life, plenty of money to invest, plenty of money to save, plenty of money to spend. Kisi se nahi mangna. In fact, you are the one who is giving people, helping people out with money because you have more than enough. Money is not an issue. Money is not an issue. And now tell me, what is it that you want to have in life?
And she's like in an unhealthy situation. I wouldn't want to buy a house for her. I want to give her a car. I also would want to relocate because my house is really far. So getting a house in a good location with my family. Opening a clinic or a healing center for like different healers can come in.
Imagining this, visualize this, that you just bought a house, you just bought a car for you. Ab mujhe bataएं क्या हो रहा है? What's happening around you?
Everything is much better now. Like I'm happy to see her happy. I've decorated my house and I'm asking my parents to move in and like live an easy life, more facilities. And yeah, like I'm going for a yoga retreat, like training to be a yogi and having जो मेरा beach house है उधर मैं retreat ले जा रही हूँ. I have a management team. I don't have to worry about posting and all. They do that thing, keeping the website and all other जो चीजें होती हैं, which gets too much for me. So yeah.
Okay,
So I
perfect.
feel happy.
Life is good, everything is good. You have moved to a new house, you're going to retreats, training pe ja rahi hain, you have this thriving business. What's happening now? How is
सुकून
life
है.
now? Sukoon hai. Very good. Okay,
Yeah.
sukoon hai. And when you say sukoon hai, do you feel this in your body anywhere right now?
In my heart, there's ease that, you know, like things that I wanted to do are happening for me. And yeah, like there's
Excellent.
ease to see that people around me are happy and I could provide that for them.
Very good. And now tell me, if something goes wrong, what is that going to be?
I think like my own fears of getting into that spiral and then not even trying, you know, the like no aspiration or consistency, that I get into this loop of negative thinking and के कुछ नहीं होगा और इतने सारे पैसे कैसे कमाओगी, कैसे होगा? How can you have like करोड़ों में like घर in Karachi is massive, crazy. How are you going to do it? How is that going to happen? People might not pay you. They might misuse you. Yeah. I think like not finding love.
What kind of love are we talking about right now?
Also romantic love and also not having genuine friends or friends who are actually equally interested in their own well-being and their internal world, which is a struggle currently also because yeah.
Tell me now, we are still in your manifestation, you are still visualizing sukoon hai dil mein. There is ease that everything is happening with ease and love. You know this, ye yaqeen hai dil mein that it's happening. You are providing everyone everything that they desire and that you desire, that you're the provider. It's happening with ease and love. Lekin yahan pe, tell me, how are these friends, the friends that you have right now, how are they going to respond to your life? Ke jahan pe you have everything now and you're creating more and more every day. How are your friends going to respond to this?
I'm sure they'll be happy for me. So I think I can move them in that direction a bit. I can like, you know.
What is the worst thing about not having control over your friends?
The worst thing is, and this is something I feel with my family also, that they'll never able to experience the other parts of me, the other sides of me. Not only me, but themselves, that they don't know that what breath work does. तो अगर मैं उनको जबरदस्ती उस point पे नहीं लेके जाऊंगी, they will not see that life can be easy. Like, you know, everything's going to be fine. You don't have to drink. You don't have to go into drugs. Things like I have tried to heal myself with all that natural ways I can. I know everyone has so much grief and things, and everybody just doing something to shut that part. और आई थिंक मैं बस सबसे ना बहुत सरफेस लेवल से मिल सकती हूँ क्योंकि वो वहीं तक है और मैं कभी कभार बहुत टू मच हो जाती हूँ, you know, like
What is the worst thing about being too much for someone? Feeling like you're too much for someone. What is the worst thing about it?
I think just being alone, because that's what I felt so many times, that the more, जैसे अगर मैं अभी और पढ़ाई कर रही हूँ, if I'm training to be a therapist, मैं और अपने डेप्थ्स और शैडोज को देखती हूँ, तो मैं जितनी अवेयरनेस होती है, जितनी डेप्थ होती है, फिर उतना ही लोनलियर भी हो जाता है, you know, you
What are you learning from all of this? What is it that you're really learning from all of this? Because we're always learning something in our life, okay? And then we are always evolving. This is a part of life. This is the cycle of life.
That I'm not for everyone. And if you let go what is not yours, you make space for what is yours.
And do you
So
really believe this? Do you really, really believe this? Or is it something that you heard?
I think it could be a limiting belief कि पहले मैंने इस चीज को छोड़ना होगा तो नहीं आएगी. I don't know. You can still meet someone midway and you really feel that कि, oh my God, I really connect here to meditation and all the healthy things. Then I don't like hanging out late with my friends or मुझे होता है, अच्छा यार बस I have other things to do. The
Hmm.
part of me doesn't like anticipated grief that with more choosing more of myself means that I have to let go of things. This.
Imagine, Tuba, that you are forcing your family members or your friends to see the part of you that is so alive when you are doing your breath work. You so alive and energetic, and you are trying to show them that there is life beyond what they are living right now, and life can be easy and life can be super fun and super cool even when they don't do drugs or when they don't drink. Life can be easy otherwise too. Imagine that you're forcing your family members and friends, whoever comes to your mind right now, you're forcing them to do this. What happens as a result of this?
It's wonderful that initially they might not understand it,
Mhm.
but if I have like a stronger position, I would use it for their benefit that they can't see it initially, but I'm sure they'll understand. And I've done that already with them, so part of me is hopeful.
Okay. Do they need someone to always push them to do things?
शुरू का push is good and then rest they do it on their own.
में ये बात करी थी and you mentioned something कि नहीं अच्छा लगता कि जब you have to do something that you don't want to do but you end up doing it because you have to, and then there is this heaviness there. You mentioned this earlier, but now can we say that you're trying to do the same with your friends and your family where they may not be so open to what you are forcing them to do?
So again, what the intention is for their well-being.
Tell me, do you feel that if you don't push anyone or force anyone to do, then people may not do it, or you may not have the community that you want to have in your life? Is there a fear there?
हाँ, I do feel there's a fear कि अगर मैं खुद ही करती रहूंगी तो फिर I will lose touch with these people because
And do you think it's possible that you may find other people who may resonate with your energy and your vibration and with the dimension that you're in? Do you feel it's possible that you find such people, that you create connection with them? That do you feel it's possible for you to do that?
yes, it is possible.
From you said you understand the definition of free will, you understand कि हर किसी की अपनी choice है, then where is that controlling part coming from?
I think like largely when seeing my mom in so much pain या मैं किसी को and I think that's how I've landed into this profession कि जब मैंने लोगों को इतनी तकलीफ में देखा है ना emotionally तो they're just like that you know like once a listening ear can help doing these things can help तो मुझे होता है कि how can they just do those things to ease their pain?
What are other ways that you can help them?
Money पर वो बहुत कम होता है तो like थोड़ा बहुत
Hmm.
and my presence for them give them if they need advice or any kind of facilitation.
Your presence and a sense of belonging, that yes, you're there, you belong to these people, you're there for them. This presence. When you have lots of money, do you feel that you will lose connection with your friends or family? Is there a fear there?
I think मुझे थोड़ा सा ये कि I think so it could be there's a fear that I'll be like I don't want to be around this energy. Like I want people who are on the same path.
A little while ago, you said that you want people in your life who accept you for who you are, that you can, so that you don't feel judged, so you can accept me. Can you do the same with people around you? This is who they are. This is their life path. This is their life purpose. It may or may not resonate with you or match with your life purpose. So you think
Yeah.
you can do that?
Yeah, I think I can.
Is it easy for you to do this?
I don't think so. It
Hmm.
is not easy for me.
Imagine that you have turned into a person who is not trying to fix everything for everyone. How does that make you feel? Losing the identity of being the fixer.
Very relaxed. I feel a lot of ease there.
Hmm. Hmm.
I already feel lighter just thinking about that.
Do I have your permission to pull, delete, and cancel the negative belief that you have to be the fixer in the family, that you are the one who is going to fix everything for everyone around you, and replace it with positive belief that you understand that you have creator's power of being the most compassionate and kind person in your family, and that you know you can take care of people around you, and you understand that you don't have to fix anything for anyone. They have their own power, they have their own responsibility, and you understand this, and you know what it feels like to live a life where you are not the fixer for everyone. Do I have a permission to witness this for you?
Yes.
I'll pull, delete, and cancel this on core, genetic, and soul level and resolve it on history level in all the languages that you speak and understand, your ancestors speak and understand, in your highest, in your best. And do I have a permission to pull, delete, and cancel the negative belief that if you don't help your family and friends, then they may not be able to see the beauty of life, and replace it with positive belief that you understand that everyone, the creator, is there for everyone, and creator will guide everyone in the way that is best for them, and that you know creators perspective on how to help people, in what way to help them, and that you know the definition of free will. Do I have a permission to witness this for you?
Yes.
Thank you. We'll delete and cancel this. And do I have a permission to release you from the obligation to learn lessons about being rich, rich people, how rich people are, anything related to money from that you learned as a child from you were a baby? Do I have a permission to release you from this obligation, that you learn your lessons and you're ready to move forward with the learnings?
Yes.
Thank you. And do I have permission to download you with what it feels like to live a life where everything and everyone flows into your life easily, effortlessly?
Yes.
That you know what it feels like to respect the free will of other people around you, and that you know you deserve the same.
Yes.
Do I have a permission to download you with what it feels like to have people around you who respect you for who you are?
Yes.
And that they hear you, see you for what you are and who you are.
Yes.
That you understand what it feels like to live your daily life without changing yourself for anyone.
Yes.
That you understand change will always come from inside, and you are ready to give the same respect to other people.
Yes.
Do I have a permission to download you with what it feels like to live a life where you are abundant?
Yes.
You're abundant in your financial life, you're abundant in your emotional life, and you're abundant.
Yes.
That you know what it feels like to manage lots of money.
Yes.
That you have financial wisdom, you have wisdom to how to invest, how to save, how to spend, and you know you can do that effortlessly.
Yes.
Do I have permission to download you with what it feels like to be an empowered woman?
Yes.
That you know creator's perspective on being an empowered woman, and that you know you can handle anything that's there in your life with ease and love.
Yes.
Do I have permission to download you with what it feels like to live your daily life being independent and enjoying your freedom?
Yes.
That you understand that it is your birthright and you're ready to receive this birthright.
Yes.
And do I have a permission to download you with what it feels like to receive?
Yes.
Now that you know what it feels like to receive and give in a balanced way.
Yes.
Now that you know you're ready to release the guilt that is attached to receiving, that you deserve to receive in your highest and your best, that you have created perspective on receiving in the highest way,
Yes.
that you are worthy of all the love that is there in your life.
Yes.
Would you like to know what it feels like to live your daily life knowing that people who loves you are around you and they care for you?
Yes.
And would you like to know what it feels like to attract people in your circle, friend circle, family circle, who are in your highest and your best, who are a good energetic match to you?
Yes.
That you know you deserve this connection and you know you're ready to co-create it.
Yes.
Do I have a permission to download you with what it feels like to help other people when they need it?
Yes.
And to release yourself from the obligation to help them when they are not ready.
Yes.
That it is easy for you and you know how to do this and you're learning how to do this.
Yes.
Would you like to know what it feels like to take a step towards growth every day?
Yes.
That you understand.
Yes.
Would you like to know what it feels like to release the identity of being a fixer?
Yes.
That you understand that it is possible for you and you are ready to release the identity of being a fixer.
Yes.
Now that you're ready to grow at your own pace, which is easy for you.
Yes.
Would you like to know what it feels like to learn the wisdom from every situation in your life?
Yes.
And that you understand that you deserve to live a life where you have plenty.
Yes.
Plenty of wealth, plenty of love, plenty of friendships that are genuine.
Yes.
And that you deserve to have this connection with the community and that you know how to create that community in your life and you know how to take steps to move towards that reality. Downloading one more. When you say something, people listen to you.
Yes.
Beautiful. Do I have a permission to download these on all four levels of your belief system in all the languages that you speak and understand, your ancestors speak and understand, it's in your highest and your best?
Yes.
I'll witness this for you. What's coming up for you right now, Tuba? What's happening in your mind? Tell me, what is it that's coming up for you?
I just thought of a friend that she looked so tired that I might give her a massage.
Is she ready for it?
How I can like gauge that when I see her.
Imagine that your friend is there and she's tired and you feel she needs a massage and you go up to her and she says, no, I don't need a massage right now.
Which is
How?
fine. Just let her sleep,
Mm.
which I have a feeling she would want, like no interaction and wanting sleep, I guess.
Beautiful. Excellent. And how does that make you feel that there is no, the feeling that, oh, I can fix this for you just by giving you a massage. Please let me do this. How does that make you feel that you're no longer doing that?
It eases me that I focus more on my well-being because I also had a very tiring day. I wouldn't mind a massage. Might visit. So if he does, I can ask him.
And how does that make you feel that if he visits and you will ask him, okay, can you receive this without doing anything back for him?
Yes, I think I can.
You're just receiving what is being provided to you just without giving anything back. Kya hoga
Yeah.
if you don't do anything right there, right then, without, stress? Hoga kya? बुरे से बुरा क्या हो जाएगा?
कुछ नहीं होगा.
Do I have a permission to expand this energy of ease and relaxation that nothing is going to go wrong when you decide to just focus on yourself for a moment? That everything is going to be easy and this energy of ease and peace is
Yeah.
expanding through from your crown chakra towards your shoulders and allow yourself to expand this energy through every cell of your body, asking the creator to expand this energy of ease, love, and releasing yourself from the obligation to give back all the time. It is okay to receive, that you know you can receive, and that you know how to receive without any conditions, without any obligations. That is easy,
Yeah.
and you're ready to do that. Relaxing your shoulders a bit so that the heaviness is gone. Sending coolness to your eyes, that it is okay to see this future. This is your present. This is something that you're creating. And it is okay to do this. And sending love to you when you were a baby in your mother's womb, that it is okay to receive all the nutritions, all the hormones of love, pleasure, excitement when you were a baby in the womb. It is okay to receive. Witnessing this for you.
I feel a bit of like, for a moment, I felt a lot of compassionate energy in my stomach, but also one pain, as if like fear coming up for me.
And if you could talk to this fear, what would you say right now, Tuba?
That it's okay to receive and you're taken care of.
Tuba, now imagine that you are going back to when you were 5 years old and you're mean or rude, or she was angry, and you're looking at everyone, "Ye koi kuch keh kyun nahi raha inhe?" How does that make you feel right now?
I think like I'm just smiling. I'm just okay with the fact that that's her reflection.
Creator to expand this ease in every cell of your body, the ease that you just felt, the ease that made it possible for you to smile. All that, okay, that's hers, the reflection, that's her life. That you're ready to release this, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to move forward so that you can attract as much abundance as you want, so that you can attract as much money and wealth as you want, because you can do this. You are intelligent, you are wise, you can do this. Requesting the creator to make it easy for you to accept this energy. And now I want you to go back to the time when he paid for your ticket and you were running late. Go back there and tell me what's happening now.
I do feel sad that he had to be alone in that concert because we wanted to be there together. But I realized it was not about the money that he was feeling sad, it was my presence that he wanted. And I was compensating in terms of money, which was
Beautiful.
limiting of me to see it that way.
Beautiful that is. It is requested to expend this wisdom that Tuba received by working on this belief that maybe she has to compensate with money, and that now she understands your wisdom, that her presence is enough. But sometimes all we need is to be present with the loved ones, and she understands this. Creator, please open Celeris. Let's ask the creator to pull delete and cancel the negative belief that with more money there will be more restriction, that there will be more supervision, and that replace it with positive belief that with more money means more freedom, more empowerment, more control, more balance. That you know how to take care of people who are working for you, and that you have the wisdom of a businesswoman, and you know how to run and manage a business with ease and love. Pull, delete, and
Yes.
cancel the negative belief on core genetic soul and resolve it on history level in all the languages that you speak and understand. Your ancestors speak and understand in your highest and your best.
It makes me feel easy because I know that's the thing.
How do you feel right now, Tuba?
I feel lighter though.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This means
Oh,
a
you're
lot.
welcome.